We're out here at ACC Kickoff in Charlotte. I'm Aslan. Corey's here as well. Willie Taggart, head football coach for the Florida State Seminoles, joins us here on the program. Your first ACC Kickoff, is it everything you dreamed it would be, Coach?
It's kind of like all the rest of them. You go and you talk to the media. You got to answer the same questions you've been answering all year long. You just try to answer it a little differently. But it's been good. It's been nice. I'm excited. It's that time of year where there's a lot of excitement. You know, it's kind of like Christmas in July. You know, everyone is excited. This entire country changes when football season starts. It's amazing how it happens.
That's true. You have a very busy schedule. We do really appreciate you sitting down and joining with us, Coach. Thank you very much.
Sure.
So who's your quarterback going to be?
I might suit up.
Oh, good.
No.
Have you ever had you've been coaching for a while, and obviously you played quarterback. Have you ever had a competition or seen one where it was two guys that had started a whole season competing against each other? That's kind of unique, right?
It is. It is, and it's the first time for me, and I'm excited about it, you know, because I know we can't go wrong with either guy that you pick, you know, and everyone's talking about talking about James and DeAndre, but Bailey's in that race as well,
right.
You know, and I'm excited that we have guys that's able to compete for the starting job, and knowing that if something go down, you don't have to lose sleep at night, you know. But I'm just like the rest of you. I'm ready to see who separate themselves, and we're going to allow these guys to compete, and that's what it's going to take is for one or the other to separate themselves,
right.
And they're going to have the opportunity to do it, and it's on them to do it.
Yeah.
Is it ultimately always a hard decision, or does it usually one guy just end up making it an easy decision for you when it comes like this?
Well, it's always been hard for me because I hadn't been in this situation before. You know, now that I'm in this situation, I don't think it's going to be hard. They know what it's going to take. It's on us to give them the opportunity, and then it's on them to take advantage of that opportunity to do the things that we need them to do to be the quarterback. So I'm going to sit back and wait to see which guys separate themselves, knowing that when we do have that guy, we're going to have the right one.
Could James have done anything in spring that would have made you think, all right, I think this is pretty much done? I mean, or would it not have been fair to DeAndre to have gone with that sort of approach?
I don't think it'd have been fair to anyone, you know, to just do that. I mean, James did a good job, and he's got so much better. And, I mean, if you look at it, he's probably got a leg up because of all the reps, you know. But to be fair, and we're going to always be fair and do what's right for Florida State, is to allow them all to compete. And DeAndre got a couple reps to show us that he can do some things. He wasn't able to run around like James and those guys, but he was able to throw the football. And so this training camp will be big because they all can do all those things, you know. And, again, to see who's going to run the offense and be more efficient, take care of the football, you know, and then who's going to be that guy that the entire football team rallied behind, you know. I think we all know when Florida State has that, great things happen for a football program. We need that from that position.
Were you ever in a QB competition as a player? When you were a freshman at Western Kentucky, I assume?
No, actually I was when I shouldn't call it a competition. Well,
you could talk to Tommy Frazier?
No, I wouldn't. Tommy was the guy, and
right.
I was a young pup, but I did start one game that year and did a good job.
1-0?
Yeah. And really I haven't. I know Coach Pimpleton, who was on our staff, he came in as a quarterback when I was at Western. And
oh, really?
Everyone said Coach Pimpleton was going to be that guy, and I made sure that didn't happen, you know. But that's how you want it. You want it highly competitive, you know, because you know it's going to bring the best out of a guy. More importantly, you know it's going to – if a guy really wants to be the quarterback, he's going to train the way he needs to in order to be the quarterback. And I think all those little things are going to make a difference when it comes to our quarterback position. Who trains the best, who's with Coach Bell all the time, who's with his teammates, who's doing all those little things. Because to me, that's what's going to separate those guys and ultimately get us all what we want.
Right.
So it's going to be fun to watch. I'm excited just like I'm excited and I'm interested just like everyone else on who it's going to be. But I know whoever we decide is going to be our quarterback is going to be a guy that can get the job done for us.
When it comes to the team building that you talked about in there about wanting the players to know each other, not everybody to know each other, know about what their teammates come from. As the hotshot quarterback at Western Kentucky, did you hang out with the second string strong safety? Did you know everybody on your team?
I hung out with everybody. The kickers,
right.
The punter, they were the coolest guys.
Why is that so important to you?
Because you're the guy on the team, you're the face of the team, and really you're the head coach. You know, other than the head coach, when we win, everybody's going to praise the head coach and the quarterback. When we lose, they're going to talk about the head coach and the quarterback. And it's so important that you get to be around all your teammates, the guys that you go out there and train with every single day. And you think about it, all these kids come from different background, but they're doing the same thing. It's only right that you look out for each other and have each other's back to help see it through. And but that was really important to me, just especially being away from home and not knowing anyone, that I get to know people. And when I got to know the teammates better, I wanted to do everything to keep them excited and happy and make sure I didn't let them down.
You really hung out with the kickers?
Oh, absolutely. I hung out with everybody.
Aren't kickers weird? Kickers are pretty weird, though, right?
They seem like they were. They're the best. The kickers have all the girls.
No, stop.
No, actually, O-line have all the girls.
Oh, that's even crazier.
Yeah, it is. Seriously.
The starting quarterback probably.
He'll have the girl.
Coach, on the offensive line sort of part of things, I feel like we've talked about it so many times. We feel really good about the interior. I don't know if you do, Alec Eberle, Minshew, as well as Landon Dickerson.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Kelly's probably going to give you something somewhere on there. Like that fifth spot, does that keep you up at night, just worrying about who's going to be that last guy to fill it in?
No, it don't. Because I think once before the season starts, we're going to know exactly what we have. And I think the reason why I don't lose any sleep, because a lot of those guys got a lot of reps this spring, and I think that's helped us. That's going to help us tremendously as we go into the spring of having some depth at that position. And a lot of those guys got a lot of reps because we didn't have a lot of players in the spring, and I think guys got better by that. And now getting some guys back is only going to help the situation. And again, when it comes to season time, everybody wants to play. And I think motivation and determination will play a big factor on who's going to be those guys. And if we got the right guys that's highly motivated and want to play and competitive, they'll find a way, just like the quarterback position, to be the guy. But it's going to be competitive there as well.
Will your offense look any different if it's DeAndre? Will it look any different if it's James?
No,
or Bailey?
No, it won't. It's funny. I hear people talk about our offense. Oh, we need a running quarterback.
Yeah, can you talk about that?
You don't need. I mean, it doesn't matter. You need a smart, tough, highly competitive guy back there that throws the ball to our team and not the other team. That's the guy that we need back there. It doesn't matter whether you can run or you just a passer. We can, with our offense, we can adjust to whatever your style is. I think it helps when you can get a couple first down with your feet, but you don't have to be a Quentin Flowers, because everyone thinks that what we need. Again, we played to the guys that we had. That was Quentin's strength, and we played to his strength. And you go to Oregon, that wasn't Justin Herbert's strength. We didn't play to his strength. And you look at Oregon, our offense was a lot more efficient than it was at South Florida. So it doesn't matter necessarily from a pro style or a dual threat. Again, you got to get the right guy.
All black unis Labor Day?
That's what the players keep asking me about all black unis. I think we got it all planned out for the entire year, what we're going to wear, and we'll let you guys know.
All right, I got the one last question.
Uh-oh.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Bad Boys 2.
Not the original.
Not the original, 2.
All right.
That was the best. I'll watch it every day over and over and over.
You must have been in college when that came out, right?
I think I was out of college then.
All right.
When did it come out?
I mean, I think mid-'90s.
Bad Boys 2?
No, that was
the original one. The original one came out like
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it probably came out late night. Okay, all right.
That's
all
classic.
Right. Classic.
Sure,
classic. Man. Sure.
Coach, you're all about going fast. I got like 5 quick questions I'm going to rattle off to you. I just need you to go.
Speed round.
Okay.
Lightning round.
All right, a group of guys were to snatch a purse away from your wife. Who's the one guy on your coaching staff you'd want to go get it back from? Help you out with it.
The one guy on my coaching staff?
The enforcer.
Damn.
All right, you can skip
Sorry,
that one.
you can say that.
Who's most likely to become president in that entire locker room? Or senator? Coach, you got to go up tempo, no hurry.
Jaden would be.
Okay. Who's got the messiest locker?
Nobody.
LeBron or MJ?
LeBron.
What's the strongest stuff you had when you were in college? What was the one thing you could kill it at? Were you like the push-up master, pull-ups, bench press, clean guy? Who were you?
Bench press.
All right. There we go.
All right.
Hey, Coach, can I tell you to have a great day if you want to?
Absolutely.
That's the head football coach of the Florida State Seminoles, Willie
Go
Taggart.
Noles.
Thanks so much for joining us.